You think you have time. That is the lie that is killing your dreams. Most people live as if they have an infinite supply of tomorrows, but the truth is far more terrifying. Every week you waste is a marble you can never put back in the jar. In a quiet coastal town, there lived a young man named Oliver. Oliver was ambitious, always chasing the next promotion, the bigger house, the perfect moment to finally start living. He told himself, once I have enough money, then I'll travel. Once I'm successful, then I'll spend time with my family. One Saturday morning, while rushing to an extra shift at work, Oliver saw an old man sitting on a park bench. Beside him was a large, shimmering glass jar, filled with white marbles. Curious, Oliver stopped. "What are those for?" he asked. The old man, whose name was Silas, smiled sadly. "These are my Saturdays, Oliver. When I turned 55, I realized I had been so busy making a living that I forgot to make a life. I did some math. If I live to be 75, I have about 1,000 Saturdays left. So I bought 1,000 marbles and put them in this jar." Oliver watched as Silas reached into the jar, pulled out a single marble, and tossed it into the ocean waves. "Every Saturday morning," Silas continued, "I take one out and throw it away. I watch it disappear, and I remind myself that I can never have that day back. It helps me focus on what actually matters. I stopped working weekends. I started calling my children. I started breathing." Oliver looked at the jar. It was nearly empty. There were only a few dozen marbles left. "What happens when the jar is empty?" Oliver whispered. Silas looked at the sun rising over the water. "Then every day after that is a gift, a bonus. But for most of my life, I acted like the jar was bottomless. I spent hundreds of marbles on things that didn't matter, chasing people who didn't care about me, and stressing over problems that are now forgotten." Oliver looked at his watch, then at his phone, which was buzzing with work emails. He looked back at Silas, who was simply sitting in the sun, content. Oliver realized he had been treating his Saturdays like they were infinite. He was trading his golden marbles for digital numbers and empty promises of a later that might never come. That morning, Oliver didn't go to the office. He went home. He sat in his garden. He called his mother. He felt the weight of the marble he was holding in his hand right then. The Saturday he was finally choosing to live. How many marbles do you have left in your jar? Stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is the marble you are holding right now. Don't let your jar run dry before you start to live. If you are ready to stop wasting your Saturdays, type "My time is now" in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Inspired Life Tales to keep your jar full of purpose. Your life is happening now. Don't miss it.